Hail ComicsGate. So, I am back live again. Happy Thanksgiving. If anybody is watching, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button because you're going to get even more of this exciting content coming to you in the very near future. We got Camel Moon's contest page. I've been working a lot on this, but actually, I took a break from working on this cover to make a video that I've been thinking about making for a while. And it was a simple concept, and it should not have taken as long as it did, but it was just a lot of manual labor, like a lot of manual stuff. So I was able to finish it finally, and now I'm going to get working. But I finished it on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm trying to get it on the Twitter circles and get people to share it without being too annoying. But Thanksgiving probably was not the best day to drop a video like this. Nevertheless, I'll post it in some super chats maybe later in different shows and see if I can't get any run, because I think people like it a lot. Nevertheless, even if it doesn't really get any real run, I like it. I wanted to see this video for a while, and I can even actually use it as my introductory video. So my opening theme. So let's see if this works. Let me try this. I'm going to click this. I downloaded it to my StreamYards, so we'll see if this works, and hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. So I'll.
Between the time of the fall of Marvel and DC and the rise of the story of Walk, there was an age undreamed of, and unto this, ComicsGate, destined to wear the jeweled crown of comics upon a troubled brow. It is I, his chronicler, who alone can tell thee of this saga. Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
I'm so excited that that worked. I'm really glad that that worked. Holy crap, that was great. Anyway, that's something that's been in my brain for a while, and then Razor Fist decided to coin our time in comics right now as the Iron Age of comics. Well, I think he was speaking more generally the Iron Age of. Well, he did use comics in his thumbnail in his video. If I were you, I'd go. Actually, you know what? We can actually search that up. I can look for that, and maybe we'll watch it together. And I'll comment on it as I draw here. By the way, I am drawing Camel Moon's contest cover. I have no idea if I'm on time for this. I might be late. I don't know. I don't think he's finished his contest. I don't think he would be finished it until he's near done his campaign, but I don't remember exactly when he said he was going to be through, if he did at all. But I'll be working on this. I'll be working on this image right here. I like where it's going. I had Robust's arm holding the clawed agent in a different fashion. Well, actually, originally I had him holding clawed agent by the cape, but this here I decided that I wanted to draw Robust's arm up because I think having that sweep for the shoulder would bring your eye down to heels, and then that brings you. There's a sort of triangle happening here of action, and then that brings you down to boots being trampled by the boot of Robust. So that's what I'm working on right now. But I'll go ahead and pull up Razor Fist right now. Let's see, Razor Fist. And Razor Fist dubbed this current age of creativity as the Iron Age. There were several eras of comics that have been recognized, and often these terms are often used to describe certain eras of aesthetic and philosophy. So, for instance, the Silver Age. Excuse me, I cannot get rid of this cough. The Silver Age of comics was. Oh, I'm going to get all this wrong. So correct me in the comments if I get any of this wrong. But I believe the Silver Age was like the 19 like, I don't know, or the early 1920s through the 1940s or 50s, I guess. And then the Golden Age was in the 1950s to say the late 70s, I guess. The 1980s, I think, is described as the Golden Age. I've heard very recently the 1990s described as the Platinum Age. And then there was the collapse. There was a collapse. So I don't know if that's how one would describe it, but certainly within the last half decade, I think that we have entered what Razor Fist has dubbed the Iron Age of comics. And I think it's a really apt term. First of all, Iron. Well, you know what? I'll let Razor Fist Iron Age. I'll let Razor Fist describe what he's talking about, and you can tell me what you think. By the way, if you have been making comments, I don't know. Nobody's here. Okay. Well, there you go. That's fine. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at maybe some commercials. Yes, commercials. Hold on. Well, no. We're gonna watch this commercial together, and maybe I'm going to roast this commercial. So let's go ahead and do this. Let me go to StreamYard. I need to present share screen. I want the window, maybe? Oh, goodness. What did I do? Share screen. Okay, we went window. What do I want to Chrome tab? IRONAGE. Share. Okay. So let's go ahead. Can I make this? Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna. Do I want to do this? No, that doesn't really help. This. No, let's do this. Yeah. Now, let's do this. I like that more. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what this is. If this is funny and I can make fun of it, I'll make fun of it.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more.
Have you?
Just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's called Audible. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Right here, I have a check.
All the icons were conveniently covering the boyfriend face.
Check from Audible. This is for $1,100. This one's for $1,100 again.
I hope this will get
and then
me
this one
rich
is
very
$1,200. Every month, I am getting paid by Audible. For those of you that don't know what Audible is, it's actually a child company of Amazon, which is one of the largest marketplaces in the world.
Oh my gosh.
So Audible is where people normally buy and sell audiobooks and podcasts. And the first time I learned about this was 3 years ago.
So if you want to be bamboozled by publishing
Christian would put up these audio files onto Audible, and just like that, he would get paid. So I saw this and I said I could.
There's sometimes like I want to click on these things just to see where they go with it. I want to see like what would you be requiring me to upload to Audible that you're claiming that I would be able to make $1,000 a month off of. I mean, honestly, like, and who's falling for this? I know you took $1,000 to pay for advertising for YouTube, and you made this thing, and you're casting a wide net, and that's exactly what you would want to do when you're trying to find as many rubes as possible. But who is the person that falls for this? Who is that guy? And would I ever be that desperate? I hope to God not. I hope to God I would never be so desperate that I would fall for something like this. The guy that waved his hand, I think, is in this icon on the free web class at publishinglife.com. Not a sponsor, by the way. Not a sponsor, though. If you are looking to sponsor a poor comic skater, you can go ahead and sponsor me. I'll say anything you want me to say. But regardless, I think the guy that just waved his hand, you can't go back. So then you can't go backwards in commercials. So
I started doing it, and then within
This looks like the lady that just recently got fired from her job as a teacher in Arizona for filming an OnlyFans with her husband in the classroom. Not during when the kids were there, but like apparently, I say obviously, like I've seen the video. I've not seen the video, but she does look like her. I saw pictures of her on the news, and they were filming after school at some point, and there's some hinky stuff going on because I was reading like she seemed to be really incredulous that people found out who she was, but then in one of the another news article, it said that the way that the kids found out was that the teacher had a publicly available Facebook, and she was publicly advertising, had links to her OnlyFans account on her public Facebook that she knew that students had knowledge of, and other people and the public would have general knowledge of, if they did a basic search on Facebook. So, like at a certain point, you want to get caught. At a certain point, maybe it tells me that there's more hinky stuff going on than just. Oh, and speaking of which, oh my gosh, there's another thing to tell you about with ComicsGate, but I'll save that for a little bit later.
A few months, I was able to quit my job and I started traveling.
Oh, I hate this. Okay, we're skipping it. Back to the Iron Age.
Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Can you smell it? No, Seattle viewers, not the unique blend of urinary the hobo camps. The Iron Age cometh! A seismic eruption of independent creativity that survives and fucking thrives in the total absence of mainstream support or acknowledgement. Well, outside of poorly camouflaged fucking disgust when comic legend and living sunbeam Ethan Van Sciver severed ties with the big two and rebooted his creator-owned series Cyberfrog, the acrimony of the mainstream might have overpowered a lesser man. Fortunately for Ethan, the mass hatred of talentless tards happens to be the source of his superpowers. When fellow YouTuber and all-around solid dude Eric July obliterated his original goal for the first run of ISOM #1, Mesozoic media types at Marvel, DC, and of course bleating tool Rich the Bitch Johnston all but belched acid in his general direction. This despite dedicating the past 15 fucking years to celebrating mediocrity squared from their own hand-chosen house tokens at DC and Marvel with sales numbers that read like a fucking soccer score. Johnston authored a particularly autismal treatise that deliberately reported only the number of backers for ISOM #1 rather than the Olympian monetary figure it represented, which at the time was something like 2.25 million. Something I note he never did with the 12 1/2 copies of Mark Waid's Daredevil that have been sold since 2013, a run he devoted every waking hour since to furiously fucking hand-jiving to. ISOM #1, by the way, has raised nearly goddamn double that total at present, in case you are curious, and it's shipping as we speak. The dog pile doesn't stop there, though. Critical Drinker with Dark Harvest, Doug to Naples, Big...
Critical Drinkers actually also, for anybody's interest, is also doing a project with your boy Zach and Stallone and Chuck Dixon. They are working on a Rambo prequel comic book, talking about his first years in the army in Vietnam. So go ahead and check that out.
Foot Bill and Earthworm Jim Kickstarters, and on it rolls, rampaging across the countryside like Ted Kennedy's Oldsmobile. And if I may be so presumptuous as to interject my own works, my fully illustrated fantasy pulp series Night Vale was a surprise success over a year ago, and my forthcoming second...
I'm going to have to check that out. I haven't seen Night Vale before, so I'll be checking that out a little bit later.
Volume, the proof copy of which I hold in my digits, Death Mask is already shaping up to surpass it by a considerable amount, and it's only in pre-order, folks. But in my eyes, something infinitely more noteworthy has been occurring on the periphery. Oh, sure, shitloads of new creators have been seized by the spirit of the Iron Age, urged on by their own ambitions, talents, not to mention the inbound implosion of the two major comic companies to spur themselves to release their own creative projects. And I find that frankly fucking amazing. It's why I assigned it the eponym The Iron Age as a sort of catch-all, not for some click or fucking hashtag, but to describe the entire era in which we're presently dwelling. Whatever internecine baby mama drama might seize one subset or another of these disparate communities, my friends, it is all a part of the Iron Age. If you missed out on my Become the Culture rant, you're forgiven. For now, but may I call attention to the following exhortation. I get that not everyone is creatively inclined. So even if your writing would get laughed off the YIF board at Fur Affinity, even if you draw like Michael J. Fox after a triple shot espresso, you can still cover the creative revolution. You can still be passionate about it in public. Look, we're making the new counterculture, whether they want it or not. So who's going to run the non-woke answer to Newsarama or the non-autistic IGN? And that's what I find myself flabbergasted by. Truth is, even before the Iron Age, indie creators were crapping out projects left and right with varying expressions of success. What's new and undeniably exciting about the dawn of Iron Age media is that it's actually begun to bubble into the beginnings of an honest-to-God media movement. Any old asshole can say they want to make a comic, and the law of averages says some of them will suck. What's shockingly difficult is to take up the mantle, fix bayonets, and dare to be a bona fide fucking movement, which is what really makes the Iron Age unprecedented at present. By way of example, I give to you IronAge.media, a website with editorials, reporting, and even writing prompts featuring everything from new indie comic creators to new pulp writers, novelists, animation, and for the fuck beyond, all under the umbrella of the Iron Age. And no, I am unaffiliated with the website. Look, many moons ago, I mocked the merry shit out of the Skepticon community. My words of caution were ignored and even reviled at the time, but like all who bet against the razor, hindsight's a merciless bitch, ain't she? To paraphrase my own mouthy ass, if all you do is light the torches, sharpen the pitchforks, and form a circular firing squad around, say, Sarkeesian, Frosk, Rings of Power, Rise of Skywalker, or She-Bulk, oh, you'll obliterate or at least embattle your opponents for a fact. And ain't nothing wrong with making a penny or 50,000 on YouTube in the process. But when the object of your antipathy evaporates or moves on to redder pastures and the gun smoke settles, all you're left with is a gaggle of angry assholes with gun barrels trained at each other's fucking domes. You tell me what happens next. Better yet, don't. Look instead to the smoldering rubble of the goddamn blood sports phenomenon, which I warned of this very inevitability, and inevitably boofed itself at the speed of spite. A carnivorous community invariably acquires a taste for its own. Instead of corralling one another into subgroups and sniping at one another in perpetuity, instead of fixating obsessively on some socialistic strawman or SJW focal point, indulging in knee-jerk clickbait exclusively, create! Hard! Craft your comics, print that novel, design that goddamn video game or mod. Bury your adversaries in your own undeniable greatness. Give the world superior stories with better art than DC and Marvel are even fucking inclined to deliver at present, and then surpass even that. Iron Age Media, right better than Newsarama ever did. Provide a community that would make them lime goddamn green with envy. But much more importantly than any of us creative types, be the beating drum at the head of the growing creative cavalry charge. Be vocal and profound in your passion for projects you enjoy. We're locked and loaded, Razor Force. The independent onslaught is already inbound. It cannot be quelled. So if you can't shoulder a figurative rifle and create something of your own, whether due to lack of inclination or underdeveloped talents, understand there's no shame in that whatsoever, because the people who actually make the loudest noise at the end of the day are the ones who stand proudly at the head of the host, eyes upraised and chest swelling with snark, and join the offensive by blasting that fucking trumpet and broadcasting that victory to all of Christendom. Mount the fuck up, Razor Force, and give them the battle cry of the Iron Age. God fucking speed.
Hail! Hail, ComicsGate. All right.
That was rousing. No, I completely agree with him. I think that Iron Age is a perfect moniker to describe what it is that the age that we're in. The Iron Age is not to be. Oh my goodness, Ruby. Hold on, I gotta go take care of this dog. I am back. Okay, and you know what I forgot to do actually is share this out. So let's go ahead and stop sharing. And what we'll do is we'll go to Twitter and we will share this stream. What am I doing now? Could I invite somebody? I don't know who to invite. I guess that's the problem. Let's go to how do I share? Oh, wait a second. I remember. Go here. You are live. That's good to know. View on YouTube. I'm going to pause. No, I need that link. Excellente. Okay. Then I go to Twitter. I'm live. How do I send this? Oh my gosh, I don't know how Twitter works. I've been off for so long. That's what I want to do. Okay, let's see. I wish I could, you know what? I need to get a thing to help get this microphone like up to my mouth. Nevertheless, let's see. Let's go ahead and I wonder how Salman Rushdie is doing. Things are getting real in China, looks like. Things are getting real in China. Oh my goodness. Okay. We should listen to something. I'm not sure what. Let's do you know what? I'm nailing. Listen to a ComicsGate stream while I'm working on this Camel Moon project. Maybe I should listen to Camel Moon. Why not? Let's listen to John Miller. Let's see what Camel Moon is doing. And if you don't know Camel Moon, you'll be exposed to Camel Moon. I'm going to expose you to Camel Moon. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no authority you can call. There's no agency you can get to arrest me for doing so. What do we got here? Oh, I started in on. I forgot. I forgot about Ruri Amsterungu. We're gonna go ahead and watch this one. Oh my gosh! I turned that volume way up high, way up higher than I needed. So I started this a little bit ago. So we're gonna go ahead and present. We'll present the screen. We'll present the window. Let's do this. And we've got to share the share crop tab, share audio. That's what we want. Okay.
Except there's only two of us.
We'll just do it.
Just the legs. Let's see here.
No, you know what it'll be? So one of us comes up behind and puts the arms underneath and does the whole arm thing.
I am a robot.
Yeah.
You can see the other head. Hey, is it working?
That's a good 3 hours of activities when we meet up right there.
Yeah, for our TikTok channel, for our, what do you call that thing that the girls do?
TikTok?
No. You know the thing. You know the thing. Where they dance for money and only fan me or something. Only me.
Only fans? What are you
talking
about?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know what he's going on about.
Yeah.
Anymore.
That was the longest way to pretend
I just nod my head.
know about OnlyFans.
I'm so tired of delusional. I can't even keep my head up. All right, let me bring this up here. Bam! Here you go. Check it out. We hit 25K. I don't know where we were.
Hey,
last week. I don't know if we were. I think we were on our way there. But yeah, we finally hit 25K. Very excited about that. And, still have all the cool shit that you've always wanted and don't have, so you can go buy it. But Mike and I have an announcement.
Oh. When to be
engaged. Why'd you have to say it like that?
Everyone take a
Make
seat.
Gaia.
Okay. Okay, so we're working on something together. We're working on a giant quadriptych, I think is what it's called, where it's 4 covers that connect. I've shown it, and we'll show it when it's done. Now, we were going to make it available this Friday, Black Friday through Cyber Monday. And there's going to be another tier or so on there that's going to be exclusive to those 4 days. We're not going to do it. There's a lot of stuff going on. Eric, Weathers, PTP, Shane, EVS, they all have sales those 4 days. And I don't know. It's not in everyone's interest to compete with crazy sales on those 4 days. So we're going to push our sale to the week after. And it'll start next Friday. It'll be like next Black Friday through second.
That I actually disagree with. I would say that that's exactly the day that you would want to have sales. So if you are for lack of a better term, a smaller creator, your best bet is to put your sale, your Black Friday sale, on the same day as everybody else's sales. On that day, when everybody knows that there are sales to be had, people's wallets are open. They may not necessarily be open the next time, and especially with a niche market like ComicsGate and comics in general, I mean, yeah, any particular day where there's incentive to buy and there's sales to be had, deals to be done, people get in a mood. They want to be sold. They want to be razzled and dazzled. So you want to be a part of it. I think that would be the better way to do it. But what do I know? I have no campaign, and Camel Moon has literally 100% more comic books published than I do. So there you go.
Cyber Monday or something like that, and it'll be the same sale we were gonna have this week, but we're gonna do it next week, just so that people don't have to pick and choose where they want to spend their money or feel obligated to buy something in case they're short on cash or whatever it is. So we're gonna do it next week, and it'll actually be better for me and Mike because we're trying to finish this this kick-ass cover series, and it'll give us a little bit more time to kind of smooth that out and make it look as good as we can before we present it to you guys. So there you go. Okay. Okie dokie. Rob, how do you feel?
Mahajino suggests Blacker Friday.
Black.
Got any blacker?
Blackest Friday. Okay.
What would happen if you called it White Friday? Would that just not go down well?
Ivory White Friday. How about that? Is that good?
Well, you could call it Ivory Friday.
Ivory Friday? Yeah. Well, I don't know what we would change Cyber Monday to. Tech Monday? Digital
Peon
Monday? Peon Monday. Ivory Friday to Peon Monday.
All right, I'm back.
It's the full gamut of social stuff.
You start at the top and just kind of end up as leftovers.
Oh, there's some good suggestions.
Now we're getting down to the dregs.
Yeah.
Friday of Color, Colored Fun
Oh, that's
Friday.
a good one. I like Friday of Color.
Camel's Colored Weekend Sale.
I think that's the winner. Yeah, Colored Friday, I think. That's why we have you guys. Never change.
I like Mike's comment there.
What does he say here?
Did you see that?
Colored
He
Fun
says
Friday.
Hey, artist 4 minutes. He says 10 minutes into the show, Camel shames me for leaving out a comma. Par for the course.
Come on, get your grammar right. $20. Nolan Lockhart says, doing my duty for the tower, I gave the rest to Mrs. B. Sorry.
Thank you so much again, Nolan. Incredibly generous.
Yeah, I'm sure it was $60.
He gave a big fitty.
Nice.
Because I neglected to buy Mel perfume for her birthday, and instead got her this kick-ass line trimmer kit, which she's been out using, and the lawns look great. So I don't know.
Get your ass out
to complain about.
Put him to work, Mike. Put him to work.
But now that all these guys have super chatted me, so now I suppose I better go get her some perfume.
Oh, I don't understand. I don't get super chats for my wife's birthday. I also don't tell you when it is, but
oh, jeez, I wonder if the two are coincidental or not.
Anyway, moving on.
Rob, are you trying to expose my grift?
Why is it always your birthday or Mel's birthday? Everyone ever notices?
We have a lot of birthdays.
Yeah, so your kids.
Oh,
like,
the kids,
amongst the four of you, there's 14 birthdays a year.
Mike's going to adopt some kids from Africa just so he can use their birthdays on the screen.
Yeah, that might be that's a good hustle, because you only got to pay those African kids like half of what a good kid gets, and
they expect,
and then they're perfectly taken care of. So
Mel says jealous moon.
Well, that's not new. Jelly Moon, yeah, that's all right. Well, so yeah, wanted to put that out there. Sale next week. Awesome shit coming out. You're gonna love it. However, if you want to get this stuff, none of this stuff that you see here is going to be on the sale. So if you want to get it, get it. If you want to get, the 3D or the black and white, if you want to get all 4 issues like this, as singles, you can do that. That stuff isn't going to change. So don't Don't put off what you can do today. Okay.
Naru's comment is the best.
Whose comment?
Iwazaru.
I don't see Zaru anywhere.
It says kids come in African or regular camel. Camel moon.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. I'll have 2 regular children. Thank you. We have a
Do they come in regular?
We have a sale on
Can I
African.
get a mix? Can I get a mixed bag?
I don't really want Africans. Yeah. Okay. African. I'll take 2, please. Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. We'll recheck this at the end. See if any of you plebes have decided to pony up your hard-earned cash so that I can continue to live in my tower, which better be someone. Okay, cool. We do not have a left, right, or center tonight because I didn't know if Rob was going to be here, and I'm not going to do it with Mike because then that's more of a, fap off than a fap along. So it's more of a race, So,
it's like your friend invites you to come over and watch some videos, and then you find out they're all porn. What's going on?
It's like Taxi Driver. Hey, let's go to the movies together. I can't believe you took me.
RBI Studio says, when is the new contest deadline?
Oh, great question. Thank you. Okay, so we're moving that to, I believe it's the 23rd. Actually, I brought it up right here. So
That
I
is
actually
good to
put an
know.
update right here. And
oh crap, I'm late.
December 23rd. So you guys have an extra 2 weeks.
Oh, good.
And on top of that, we're going to add a second place prize. Now, the second place guy, he'll get his cover on the back of whatever the reprint is. So the first prize is the front cover, and the second prize is the back cover. First prize gets $1,500. Second prize will get the shoebox tier, and you get everything that comes in the shoebox tier. And then third prize, these are all the runners up. 20 of you guys will get, a full page in the back of the book. So all good. Just think of all the exposure bucks you're getting.
They're the best kind of bucks.
Exposure.
I wanted to split the $1,500 prize, do 1,000 for first and 500 for second. Mike said that was a bad idea. So blame Mike that if you're second place, you're getting no money.
Yeah, why reward the loser?
Well, the runner-ups, these are the losers,
Look,
second place.
You can't announce a competition and then midway say, actually, I'm chopping a third out of the first place prize.
It was only up for a couple weeks. It wasn't like it made the rounds through, like the corners of the internet. There's, anyone who had started had only been in sketch phase.
You really like leaning into your supervillain persona.
Just, everyone relax. It's all free.
$500 between friends.
Yeah, I mean, don't you want the second place guy to have something?
Camel moves his ass on his couch and finds $1,000 in there somewhere.
Well, should I give?
So what I'm looking at here, what I'm looking to do is I changed his hand. He was holding it with like a sort of baseball back grip, but I want Claude Agent to be particularly visible. You can't hear me. I gotta move this over here. I want Claude Agent to be visible so that we can see him. I like the idea that he's being held by his hand, his wrist just at the juncture of the thumb and the forefinger. But with that, if the arm was hanging down, at how close he is, his head would be really low, and you miss a lot of interesting features from Claude Agent. But in this particular case, what I'm going to do is have Robust holding Claude Agent by his head with his bare hand, like palming his head like a basketball. And I think there's a Claude Agent picture in here on Campbell Moon's let's stop screen. I think there is an image on Campbell Moon's Indiegogo of Claude Agent. Claude Agent. Let's find it. Indiegogo. Share that out, and we will go to. Oh, good. It already did it on its own. I think there is one of him, of Claude Agent without a hat. It may be a cover. I'm not certain. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see better. Claude Agent. Well, Pickles. Let's see. I thought I saw him one of them without his hat. I might be very wrong. If not, I might have to invent what he looks like without his hat, or I may have to come up with a reason why it is that Claude Agent isn't falling out of his hat. Because the problem is that if Robust is holding him by his head like this, like pinching his head around his cranium, and Claude Agent kept his hat on for branding purposes, the hat would fold over in his hand, so you wouldn't see his face. So we would just have to presume it's Claude Agent. But because this is a new, I could have sworn there was one with him. Listen, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I was certain that there was one where Claude Agent's hat was off. There's got to be something. I swear there was. I could have sworn he had hair coming out of the top of his hat, his mask. Like, not his hat. No. And then there's the Claude Angel. I'm curious what that's all going to be all about. You know what? Maybe this is like one of those Mandela effect things. my wife and I both swore that there was a canopy over this concert venue that we go to sometimes to see concerts. And when we finally went back, it had been years since we've been back, and there was no canopy. And then we asked around, and people were like, yeah, there's never been a canopy over top the seated area. So that was entirely wrong. Man, I hate to make up lore. I wonder if I could ask Camel Moon. Could I ask Camel Moon what he looks like? Could I ask Camel Moon what Claude Agent looks like without his hat? Is it just like a regular cowl? Does his hair stick out of the top? Does his hat ever come off? Is it like still a part of his, like his costume? These are the questions that an artist wants to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop that screen. Let's go back to Camel Moon's show. I missed that show. I used to listen to it. Video game show. Share. Oh, wait a second. Stop screen. Present share screen. I got to make sure that the audio is being shared. Okay. Good. Okay, we're back.
This away, I think I'd be happier with it. So, but yeah, second prize. Yeah, you get a shoebox tier. That's not too bad. Pretty swag stuff.
I'm glad it's in December. I thought it would.
The box.
He was about to say
3 or 4.
It was due yesterday, so I'm glad it's not.
It's a pretty nice giveaway. Also,
look, Jay Ryan's entering. Jay Ryan's very talented. That's a very
is he? All right, cool. Also, because I love you guys so much, kind of. When we do this big announcement of who the winner is, we're going to do a raffle, and someone's going to get a free shoebox tier. Now, originally, I was going to do that if we hit 500 emails, but we only hit 490. But I was like, whatever, I might as well do it anyway. So, because I had worked it into the costs, so we're going to do that on, let's see, so the 23rd. It'll be the Camel Nights of that Friday. So the 23rd. So the 20, because I was here. Now, originally, I might as well do it anyway. So, because I had worked it into the costs. So we're going to do that on, let's see, so the 23rd. It'll be the Camel Nights of that Friday. So the 23rd, which is technically the 24th. So lots of cool shit happening.
What has happened to Camel Mike? He's giving away tons of money, free prizes. This is not the person that I've known.
What are you talking about, Rob? From the very beginning, he was playing the Bane clip.
Yeah,
he wants to give back to the people.
I give it back to you.
Of the lower levels of society.
As I blow Gotham up from, I watch it all crumble around me.
He's just amassing his army of loyal revolutionaries for when he restarts society after his image.
The fire rises, brother. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mahajno, like Camel giving money, you guys don't realize it's Camel bucks. It's got his face on it. You get $1,000 worth of Camel bucks. They're redeemable on any Indiegogo thing run by Camel. So
yeah.
Good luck.
Haven't you ever heard of it? Look, I'll show you actually. This is some images here. We used to trade these when I was a kid. This is actually how I got introduced to it. Camel Cash. Look at all the Camel Cash.
How did you have that pulled up?
Because that's what you guys are winning. You're gonna win fucking Camel Cash.
Oh my god.
It's not real money. In fact, everyone's gonna win 2,000 Camel Cash. Redeemable.
Can we buy the golf cart in Camel Cash?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't transfer over. There's a problem.
What a surprise! Yeah,
yeah, that has to be
dollars only.
But
it's like itchy and scratchy bucks.
Yeah.
It's like normal money, but fun. And they go out there and it's like, we do not accept.
Fun for you. And every 100 camel bucks you could trade in for a real dollar. So it's pretty good. Yeah, they're like pesos.
It's all starting to make sense now.
We can get this $10 note. There's a $3 note. That's kind of weird. Never saw a $3
Why is
note.
Camel on every single one of them?
Why does he have a cigarette in every single one?
What's the little note? What's that one?
So the little one. So what it used to be was when you got a pack of cigs on the back, you would get these large notes, and they were folded. And then to save money, they just started printing them smaller as a third versus a folded triptych thing. So that's what happened. Does that make sense, Rob?
Oh, it makes sense. It's just like,
I mean,
why?
it's you saving a third. You saving 2/3 the cost. I think it's quite brilliant.
There are so many questions that I just don't want to ask because I don't want to know the follow-up to the answers. It's just
I didn't smoke. My parents smoked when I was a kid, so we had camel bucks all over the house, just like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of camel bucks.
My mum smoked Peter Jackson's.
Peter Jackson.
Which is weird because he was the director of a film.
He had his own cigarette?
No, he doesn't. But there was a big company called Peter Jackson Cigarettes. And then here in Australia, there's also a suit tailors called Peter Jackson's. So you get these ads on TV. It's like Peter Jackson. There's so many Peter Jacksons out there. It's like Mike Myers. There's too many.
Oh yeah. Were there Pete Bucks like Peter Jackson?
I don't think so. No, they were pretty high end cigarettes, very classy.
All right. All right. Well, anyway, at least we're all caught up.
Perry Thrust says your mum smoked Peter Jackson.
Man, she's gonna be arrested. Yeah. Okay. $2. Disturbing Delights. Hello, Disturbing Delights. It says, wish you would send my hail salad. Nope. Actor 124. I'll have to look it up. I don't know what your last name is. A through S. And
I thought you were going by first name.
It is by first name. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't. Your last name doesn't make a difference. We got to T's because they were the last group, and I ran out of Geminis. So I ordered a bunch of Geminis. They'll hopefully be getting here. I thought they'd get here this week, but maybe because of the holiday, they got pushed. So maybe we get them tomorrow. But as soon as I get them all in, I'm going to pack up those other 25 and send them out. So sorry for the delay, bro, but it's coming. I promise it's coming. Okay, very good. But until then, go back boots and heels. it's doing great and could do better with your help. Thank you, Disturbing Delights. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move out of here. All right, let me get rid of this. Get rid of my camel cash. All right, let's play some. Camel hates his fans. No, I love my fans. I don't hate anybody.
He just has disdain for the alphabet.
Anyone. Yeah, I don't. All right, let's play this stupid ass game.
What are they all the books we're promoting this week?
Oh yeah, there's no books. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. All right. Indiegogo. All right, what do we got here? What are these? Are these new? What is Trifecta? Is that new?
Oh, did Kozor beat you, Mike? I think it might have beaten you, mate. 66-467.
It was like $100 away on the night.
That was crazy, man. I can't believe how many backers they added in like the last week. It was insane.
Looks like Sam Harris has deleted his entire Twitter account.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten mine, even though I live just down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to handle the herd?
It's 3 times.
What happened to
It takes me
Sam
3 times
Harris?
longer to get to your
Dear
house than it
Lord.
does to those guys' place. Not that I haven't been to that place, but I know where they live.
They beat you by just under $1,000, Mike.
Yeah, but I sold plenty on eBay.
Oh, here we go. Changing the goalposts again.
Well, you beat them initially, right? Because you had 24K and they had 20K. You know, at halftime.
All about back and It's all about back and numbers anyway.
It's all about whose wife is hotter. At the end of the day.
They did amazingly well.
Yeah, they did great.
I like Chuck's comment here. Kimmel loves his taxpayers. Fans are just unimportant. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Stephen Rockwood says it's not hatred, it's just indifference. There's a difference.
Yeah, I don't hate anyone. I just don't care about you.
Really?
I hate you.
Yeah. I was going to say there's at least one.
Well, I asked in the back room, I was like, hey, what game are we playing? Rob goes, oh, hopefully it's Russian roulette. I was like, you can go and you can take my turn until you win. Just keep going over.
So generous.
Yeah.
Colin says maybe I should have kept it in demand for an extra year. Well, I don't think that would have worked because I've got like 6 books left. So I'm sold through everything. There's nothing left to sell. That's why I'm going to be doing a second chance campaign test on my own website.
Mike, how does it feel living up in that tower above everybody else where everything is just magical for you all the time?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good? Yeah, good.
Yeah,
good.
I can't complain.
Nobody complains when they're at the top, Rob.
No.
You know, you don't get a lot of multimillionaires being like, oh, no, the state.
That's why I listen to a lot of Dr. Dre because all he ever raps about is how he's the king and everyone tries to tear him down. And, you know, he's just been out here just helping everyone succeed. And then everyone says he's shit. But he's just still the king. I really identify with his lyrics a lot.
They did forget about
Bancroft
Dre.
and Robin, not Robin and Bancroft. All right. And Proby says, no one backed the golf carts here yet. Poor Camel still has to resort to walking. Yeah, absolutely. It's like you just don't care. No one cares. Anyway. All right. I don't really want to do any more campaigns because I'm kind of bored with it. What else is there? These are the ones I was looking at. Is this guy? Well, I'll just look at it. What's this? What's this all about? Okay. Trifecta. It's kind of a Metallica font. What else we got here? The Stairway to Hell. Down from
That's like
somewhere.
Mike's book. Mike's got a stairway in his book.
And it has Isom's in here. So that's cool.
I'm just gonna be done when I'm gonna be done.
All right, great. Very good. What else we got? What's next?
There's nothing for it. I
Yeah.
want to make sure that Boots looks like he's really hunched over.
All right, we're done. I'm done.
I
We're
want to
done
make
for
you
tonight.
feel like he's got weight on his
Let's
back.
go. Let's go play some
Extensive.
I like this.
Yeah, let's play some. Let's play some not Running Man.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So what is this game?
I mean, I don't know, but it looks like the Running Man, pretty much.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to turn my fan on. I'll be right back.
So basically, actually, you know, it looks like they in the front screen, because obviously it's not going to look like that in the game. It is. They look like they're sort of from Tron, but without the fluoro and everything. I don't know. It's a strange thing.
I liked the remake of Tron. I thought that was a fun movie.
I love that. Yeah, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I thought it actually made me go back and watch the original Tron because I'd never seen it, and I like that too. It's a good universe. I wish they would do more Tron stuff. You could do pretty much anything.
Jeff Bridges is a good actor. Underrated.
I knew you were going to say. Yeah. One of the most popular, beloved actors of this generation. Underrated. Totally.
He is totally underrated.
Who are we talking about?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Do you guys not say fluoro, Camel? Sumo's asking, is fluoro Aussie for neon? Do you guys you don't say fluoro?
I've literally never heard the word fluoro in my life.
Huh.
Never. What I don't know what fluoro is. Is it like a like a
Fluorescent.
flurry? Oh,
No,
fluorescent.
fluorescent.
Fluoro.
Yeah.
Does that mean that neon is short for neurescent?
Neon. Is neon a it's not an element, is it? I don't know what neon is.
I don't know. Isn't it a chemical?
I think it pretty much means the same thing.
Yeah. All right. Let's
This
go hang
looks
out.
like your kind of game, guys. 2 half-naked men running around.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What's it to
Right
you?
up your alley.
Why don't you be more jelly about not being naked with me and Mike, Rob?
Some bullshit. That's what it is.
All right, here we go.
Do we have sound?
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay, great.
So we're walking into the arena now. It doesn't give you much storyline, but
I call Arnold. You can be any other
Sumo Thori has gifted 5 Camel Moon memberships. Robo Guy, Matt G, RBL, Mel, and Mr. V.
Wow, thank you very much, Sumo.
why am I? Which one am I? I'm blue.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I'm
this
red.
This is something.
Oh, I'm killing Mo. Yeah, it's like Gladiator, but in the future. Do you like? How do you like the color palette, Rob?
Well, I mean,
Come on,
yeah,
browns.
Oh, I got a
got
gift.
brown nailed down.
They're throwing us gifts. I got a brand new toaster. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm
It's
throwing
totally
out
the Running Man.
sea turtles. What am I throwing out? I don't know what these are.
Hang on. Bombs? What did I get?
I can shoot this motherfucker. Okay. Hoodly. All right, so I guess we can go certain ways. There's Mutoid Man.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
that's like a boss. All right.
Yeah, I guess so.
The brown.
Ikari
walkway.
Warriors. Yes, it's like Ikari Warriors. I've also got that one if you want to play that, Camel. Look at this guy. What do you reckon,
yeah.
Rob? Left, right, or center?
The center one
throwing
needs
bombs.
got taken out of the oven a little too soon, I think.
I got a Roadster, and then I got beaten to death. Do I get to keep my gifts if I die?
Boo. Boo.
Shit. Oh, they keep hitting me. I have no idea if this game is hard or easy, by the way. Like, if we're going to play it.
We'll find out when we get to
Whoa.
the third level.
Oh, that's a good
and the milk
one.
Continues.
I did like power up games though.
We were killing it on Gauntlet.
I like yeah,
We
because
would
we were
cheat.
invincible. We would cheat.
Well, yeah, but whatever. You can think of a better way to beat Gauntlet. I'd like to hear it.
Okay, what did I get? I got which one am I? Am I blue? I mean, the blue's the one that's winning, so I guess that's probably me. Oh, I got a brand new VCR.
David L is now a member. Welcome, David.
Thanks, David.
Oh, there's a gift up here with my name on it.
I keep
Brand new
dying. I guess I'm
toaster.
dead.
Oh my god, it actually is a brand new toaster. I thought you were just talking shit, Mike.
What? No, it says it. Oh, don't kill me.
What is this? What
Don't
is this
kill
game?
me, bro. It's very difficult to.
It's hard to hit him. Yeah.
Because you're not pointed at them, Mike.
Yeah, because
Well-
you got to run away from them.
When we started the
All right,
game,
here
we
we
didn't
go.
know what we were doing, and we could only shoot right.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh, look, I've got more lives.
Ooh.
So do you come back, or is that it for you? Do I have to load a cheat?
I guess I don't know.
I got another VCR. How many of these effers are there?
This is like Black Friday, the video game. All these people
they got
get all
me.
these
Yeah,
marvelous
if you
prizes.
stop for 1 second to reconfigure.
What are you meant to do with the VCR?
Oh, look, now you can choose which way
Watch
you go.
videos of your choice.
I'm going up.
Music's good.
When it comes on.
Yeah, there's like.
Oh, I'm in the big money round.
Big money.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my god.
See, every time you run into a guy, nothing happens to you. Every time I run into a guy, I get
No, I'm not running
around.
into anyone. I'm evading them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like that.
Beat me.
Great evasion technique. Running into bullets.
How come I have all the lives? Did you die that many times?
Shut up.
Well, I really... What's with their faces?
You look like you had Botox.
Okay. I think we need a cheat here. Let's
think?
see what we got. Let's see what's on offer.
Guys, it was one round and you're already cheating.
Nah, this isn't gonna work. Cheats. All right, I'll let you know what we've got on offer here.
Wow, that's a new low for you guys.
Is it though?
Rob, you're never gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So what's this? It's called Smash TV. Oh, it says no items. That's a disaster.
That woman looks happy to see you, Camel.
Smash.
She looks so 80s. This is like, prototypical 80s girl.
I think that's it. Cheat 0, infinite lives. That's it. That's all we need.
Okay, that's fine. Infinite lives, because it's still gonna be hard. We still have to fucking figure out where we're going. So
yeah, there's still going to be a lot of dying going on. All right, apply changes.
I feel like your selection in games is getting worse and worse each week.
Well, the options are worse and worse. You realize it's not like we have like 14 trillion games to pick from. All right, do I have to come back in or am I here?
I don't know. You look like you're here. Yeah, it looks good.
What do you think controller? Okay.
I got no idea.
This reminds me of Narc. Remember when we were playing Narc?
Narc was a good game.
With all the pedos that we were killing on the street.
Yeah, the crazy clown.
Wasn't that Scat?
Oh, yeah, wasn't it? I can't remember, actually.
Scat was great. I thought that was a cool game.
But there's a lot of other games that are similar to this in that they're sort of an isometric top-down view where you shoot. There's one where, I mean, from what I can ascertain, you get choppered in to Africa and you're just riding around a Jeep shooting locals.
That sounds fun.
It's like you're going like, it actually is pretty cool. We can
I love shooting Africans, the game.
But you've got a gun on your truck, on your Jeep, but I think they only have spears. Like they can't shoot you, so it's just like shooting ducks in a barrel.
Just shooting tribes.
Yeah, shooting tribesmen in Africa. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know. You guys might.
Hey, I'd buy that for $1.
He says, "Good luck."
America.
All right.
So who's which color?
I'm blue.
Okay, you both said exactly the same time. Who is blue?
I said I'm blue. And Camel said I'm red. That's literally what we said.
Yeah, but you said it at the same time, so no one heard what you said.
Except everyone did.
God damn it.
I'm getting all the gifts. I got so many toasters and roadsters.
I'm going to start selling them at a discount and then buying a truck.
If you survive the game.
Sumo says, this is awesome. Every room is a square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's new and deadlier obstacles in each room.
Oh, the spinning stars are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're good. And the bombs are pretty good too. Actually, anything except the freaking first thing. So, and I don't know what the deal is, but you somehow can power down.
Oh, I don't like that. I want Spinning Stars, the game.
Yeah. The bombs, the grenades, they're good. So how do I just keep them forever?
All right, up or all right, whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
Big money. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a spread.
Anything.
So
That's not my
she said.
See, look, I lost them. I think you know what? The you run out. I think that's the issue.
Spread is great. Oh, well, now I lost.
I think you just run out. I think that's
why make the game fun? Let's just make it as fucking difficult as possible.
Yeah, you got to worry about your ammo or something.
What's with the numbers at the top?
Those are your lives.
No, not they're your lives.
Yeah, I have 11,250.
No, the ones above that.
Yeah, those are your lives, bro.
That might be. Give me something better than this gun, honestly.
I swear to God, man.
I need that spread. There we go. Oh, I died.
I wonder if
I got a
keep
VTR.
I wonder if they're going to keep the brown color scheme throughout, or if they're going to mix.
I wonder if the prizes get better.
Can I kill this motherfucker right here?
Do you remember in Running Man, it was the people who were watching. I just died.
Oh, that's right. They had to bet, right? They had to bet who they thought was going to win.
Yeah. Who were watching.
It was like a Price is Right kind of satire. Yeah.
I got to watch that again. That's a good movie.
It's not.
The book is terrible. It is.
It's not. It's not.
It is. I've seen it about 20 times.
You think it's good, but then you go back and watch it. And
No, I have, and it's good.
I can't believe.
Again, Mike, you like Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, man.
Oh yeah.
Come on, chat, back me up. The Running Man is a good movie. The book is terrible. It doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't get into the nuance of beating someone over the head.
You got Sub-Zero,
Mr. Shrapnel.
It's gonna be one of the worst Arnie movies.
I think
Commando's the worst one.
Out of your mind. What about Red Dawn?
Red Dawn's pretty terrible too.
I don't even remember Red Dawn.
What about Last Action Hero?
No, that one's great.
Oh, piss off.
Yeah, it's clever. No one gives it any credit. You have Tywin Lannister as the bad guy.
Pumping Iron was a good movie.
You would like that.
Milk is for babies.
Oh, you got it, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's okay. I died. Now no one can have it.
I got this.
Meanwhile, I'm out here doing God's work, shooting all these guys in turrets.
Yeah, and I'm collecting things. Here we go. This is great. This thing.
Oh, shit.
What happened to me?
You disintegrated. Oh fuck.
I like.
Don't touch the bombs.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what that is.
Which way do you want to go? Down. Let's go.
Let's go down.
Yeah.
We haven't gone down yet. Didn't we come from here?
I hate going down.
Yeah, Red Sonia was a
sorry for your
movie.
wife. Whoa! Red orbs. Come on, how could we possibly beat this game without cheats?
Well, it's a lot more fun than Gauntlet was, that's for sure.
I tried to kill the guy. Wouldn't let me.
Oh god. Oh shit.
I'm still getting toasters. How many toasters do I need? Couldn't they not have coded?
So the problem I'm having right now is that hanging, even the way that he's hanging, if his head is up, that means that he's got Claude Agent by the fingers. Claude Agent has his chin up. So the bottom of this bottle represents the bottom of his chin. So if that was the bottom of his chin, and his body was hanging straight down, all the weight would be pulling his body down. Which, man, I wish I could invent something where basically it'll look like a torture device. This is what I want. I get this sometimes in jiu-jitsu when a guy like throws you into like a guillotine. It's not gonna choke you out, but he like is basically he's got you in that guillotine, and then he just like starts cranking back, and then it just stretches out your whole spine. And you feel like pop, 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 pop. And instead of being choked out or feeling bad or being uncomfortable, you feel like this immediate relief, and you realize that like sometimes in jiu-jitsu you get beat up, but sometimes in jiu-jitsu you get a chiropractic work because that sometimes it's like pop 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 right in the neck. It's like I can breathe for the first time in weeks. So what's happening here with Claude Agent is this. His head is at an angle, and he's being held with strength and digital control at the forehead and the back of the head. And so his head is hanging downwards. So all the forces are down, which means that the clavicles down, biceps will be up. It depending on like if Claude Agent was working out, maybe his arms pulled forward because of the lats being worked a lot. So and maybe that. But basically, like things hang real low and loose, and you'd be surprised like how much your body can stretch out if it's just hanging loose. But since the weight is pulling down, his spine would be pulling down. He'd have a sort of somewhat forward thrust with the hips. Boom. Here. But it's like if you're being held by the top of your forehead and you're passed out, and your head was your whole body's being held by your head. And for those of you who can't see it, I'm literally like acting out the pose. So I got a hand on my head, and I'm being pulled upward. That would mean that first of all, yeah, like I was saying, like if I could get like this looks like it's like a torture device. You could have like a bar right here and a bar right here to hold on. And these two bars right here and here would hold onto the jaw on either side of your head. Gosh, I need to get a better. Have to sharpen. This is not medical advice, by the way. Either side would hold on to the jaw on either side of the head, and you would hold on to bars that would be near your head and at intervals several inches below. And the bars that would hold your jaw be there to essentially hold your weight as you essentially allow your own body weight to traction you down. Now, that would be a problem for people who are grossly overweight, because that grossly overweight and grossly underfit, which means like if you, oh my gosh. Well,